crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting Therapy for the Soul. I hope you all are terrific. I am just fine. Today is day 9 of Dear Prompts. Prompt cards plus art play equals a journal. Or whatever you want to make, right? Cards, whatever. Alright, let's start. Let's pick our prompts. What should we pick? Oh, let's pick the Jack. Oh, let's pick the Jack of Hearts. Pick the Jack of Hearts. I wish I would have done them all this way now. Let's do whatever that is. Element. And our make. Alright. Let's see what we've got today. Let's dance. Zoom in. Let's zoom in. Alrighty. The color today is going to be Amber Glow. Ooh. Amber Glow. I don't know what that's going to be. Ooh, this might be interesting. The action is ink blending. Okay, we can do that. The element is a napkin. That's going to be interesting. Look what the make is a window. We just did a window yesterday. I guess we're going to do another window. Ay. Well, that's a little strange. Okay. Amber Glow. Thinking red, folks. Thinking something red. I'm trying to think. Ooh, maybe we do like... kind of like that. I'm thinking, what if we... do we want dare use our windows again? What did I do with those? Gotta find them. Here they are. We could... like this window would look really cool on here. Actually, there's that window. These windows are so cool. Although I don't know how we're going to top. I apologize off the rip. There's a fly in here that is driving me crazy. And I even brought the fly swatter in to try to kill it. And then it disappeared. And I thought, okay, I'll just go ahead and film. And I'll get it later, because maybe it left. But no. It probably came in to get warm. That's the same as that. Those two are the same. I don't think any of the others are the same. That might be interesting too, though. Look at that. But that's not really a window. It's like a door panel. That for sure is a window. I just really wonder... I'd almost like to make it part of the background. Maybe we should do more than one. I kind of like that one too. that far. Could we? We could. If I did it this way, though, I wouldn't do it the way I was going to do it. Okay, amber glow window. We need a napkin and ink blending. A napkin and ink blending. Sorry, Aerosmith is going through my head this morning. My apologies already. We were watching the VMAs last night, and Aerosmith was, well, Steve Tyler was on there doing a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne, and so, since Ozzy Osbourne passed away, so, yeah, so, I've got Aerosmith music going through my head. I have an eclectic taste in music. Let's just put it that way. I like a lot of different stuff. For sure. Oh my gosh, I've been watching Hazel. I just really like her. And then I'm thinking, gosh, I really like all these Canadians. I really like Kim Newberg too, and they're buddies because they're both Canadians. Well, I mean, I don't know that that's the reason they're buddies, but whoops. Avalanche, Craftalanche. I knocked my fan down. Man down, man down. Okay. But anyways, I kind of like her sense of humor. I really do, and I like just how she kind of like is a tell it as it is, tell it like it is kind of person, right? She's very blunt, and I like that about her. I need people like that, because I'm not very good at reading between the lines, you know what I mean? I'm just not good at that. So I need somebody who's blunt and just tells it like it is. Okay. We need a napkin. Let me grab the napkins. Let's do... Oh my gosh. I forgot to move you back. Why didn't you... Were you yelling at me? Hold on, let me grab the napkins. Okay, let's get rid of the be right back sign. We've got our list of napkins. I feel like my chair just kind of was like, whoa, lady. Okay, hold on. This is so big, I'm gonna have to... Oh, why are these in here? Those should be in the Easter thing. Okay. We need some napkin. Do we have anything that has red? What is that? No, these are purple. What's this one? That might be alright. I have a lot of like Got black and white. I don't have many with dark colors in them. I think this might have to work. Alright, we're going to have to use this in some way. Or a part of it, at least. Should we use it to make a tag, maybe? The stupid fly is driving me crazy. Or should we add it to, like, the background? I kind of feel like that's going to be too busy, though. I don't know. No, I think we need to make them into tags. Or at least one. This fly, I'm telling you, Em and I are going to go around. We are. Yeah, it's only like 40-some degrees here this morning. It is cold. So he probably came in to, when I let the dog out to go potty this morning, he probably came in and was like, hey, I think I'll hang out in here for a while where it's nice and warm. Okay, I actually kind of wanted to do it this way though, but we could do that and just make it shorter. Make it not stick out so far. So we could have it sticking out there. So let's I think I cut that crooked. Did I? Oh no. I should have just done it this way to begin with. What is wrong with me? Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little. Okay. I don't know who that video. I was watching Bitty Penny and she must have finished. She must have finished. I had her on mute so I could give her some watch time, but I could still get some work done. I definitely want this. How do we want to do this? Should we just Mod Podge it on? I think we might just do that. Alright, let's just Mod Podge it on. Let's grab that. Let me... Where did I put the Mod Podge? Oh, I've got Mod Podge right here. Okay. Now I just need my little... There we go. Okay. And this is matte too, so that's good. Matte Mod Podge. Oh my gosh, is it stuck shut? It was kind of stuck shut. This is probably not good. There we go. Got that off. Alright, let's put a little bit on here. It's not going to take much. It probably would have been a lot easier to just iron it on, but who wants easy? easy. Nah. Nah, we don't do easy. Okay. Let's put just a drop. Just a drop. Just a drop. We only need a little drop. Okay. Just trying to get that off of there so it wouldn't do that again. Okay. Let's bounce. Put on our red shoes and dance the blues. You hear my doggy clip clapping? Alright, we're definitely going to have to blow dry this. And that means we are going to definitely need some tweezers to hold it, because otherwise it's going to get really hot. Alright. Let's blow it dry. Hello. I'm trying to think what else I did this weekend. I didn't do a whole lot. I took some naps. I've been in my craft room a lot, and usually I take a nap like around in the afternoon sometime. And I was in my craft room so much over the weekend that I wasn't taking a nap during the day, but then after dinner, oh my gosh, I was out like a light. I need my naps, I realized. It's funny because I remember when I was young, my mom used to take a nap around 3 o'clock during the soaps, during Guiding Light. She used to take a nap every day, and I would wake her up sometimes because I was like, why does she need to take a nap? She don't need to take a nap. She hasn't done anything. Boy, was I wrong. And I think she kind of always took naps, even as she got older. I think she took naps. I think sometimes, they say naps are good for your brain. In some cultures, they break to take naps during the day. Okay, I think this is dry. It's warm. It feels dry. It doesn't feel wet. That is for sure. Okie doke. I think we've got this. Let's get our... What did I do with it? Here it is. Let's get this and kind of try to get this extra edge off of here. Now that it's dry. Oops. I kind of gathered today that Hazel must not like her name because she feels like it's old-fashioned. I love her name. It's kind of funny. Oh, there's the church bells. And there's that fly. It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I think I slept really good last night. For a change. For a change. Now I know you're wondering why I only did one when I'm probably going to have two things there. I only did one because we still have to do ink blending, so I feel like we're going to have to do something different on the other one. There it goes. Alright. Looks good now. Let's corner round it. Let's give it some corners. Alright. Let's clean up our mess here. Alrighty. So we've got this. Clearly I like pockets. Right? I'm always doing something with pockets. I think I'm the pocket queen. I like pockets. I don't know why. They're usually my go-to. I guess because I'd like to decorate, and when you decorate most of the space, there's not a lot of space for writing. And so I figure if I put a pocket in, then it allows me the space to add cards, tags and things for journaling spots for people, right? Although, to my defense, like this page, you could journal all over this easily. I mean, it's kind of a muted background, but I mean, you use black pen or dark pen or whatever, you could journal on that, no issue. Oh, that ply is driving me crazy. Crazy! Go away! I'm gonna have bruises. I'm trying to kill this fly. He's fast too. Sometimes they're slow. Fat. But no, this one is fast. Unfortunately for me. Whoops. I knocked the clippy thing off. I knocked it off. Okay. Put those up there. Alright, so we've got window, napkin, amber glow. See? It just landed on my hand. We need to do ink blending. Ink blending. No, we probably should use a tag. That one will fit in. Look, I was messing with that when I had red nail polish on. Learned my lesson with that. Alright, and so it goes. Let's do it about right there. We're not going to make the same mistake this time. We're just going to cut it with the cutter. So it'll be straight, no issues. Whoa. I just knocked that whole thing off. Alright, ink blend. What are we going to ink blend on this? Should we just do like reds? Ooh, that really stuck. This was probably not a good idea. I don't know how to do that. I won't do that again. Okay. Alright, let's put that there. And I don't know what I want to do. Let's grab a stencil. I almost feel like I need to keep these little ones up near me. Because I tend to, these tend to be my like go-tos now, right? Ooh, that might be kind of cool. What if we, I've got some ideas going on here. Okay. Let's move this out of the way for a minute. We need something to put ink on. Sorry, I'm trying to put my Mod Podge back up there. Alright, let's do red, orange, and we need yellow. Squeaky chair. Okay. I use this for watercolors too, as you can tell. I need to sop them up. Okay. Yellow. Let's do yellow here. Alright, and then let's sop that up. I almost feel like we should do red and then blend the orange in. Let's try to do that. Let's do red here. I love to blend. Let's that's pretty good. Red. Okay. And then let's do the orange. Orange. Okay. think I'm gonna love this. Let's pull it and see. Ooh, that does not want to come off. This is really sticky. Ooh. Oh, look how pretty that is. Look how pretty. Ooh, I love it. Please do not tear because you are so sticky. I don't know why you're that sticky. Okay. Ooh, I love that. What do we think? Very cool, right? All right, now I have an idea for this. I just got these. What if we set these on top? I think those will come off easier than that bag. All right. Put that away. Okie doke. We're good to go with that. Alright, let's pull this over here now. We need some tabs. How are we doing with time today? Not too bad. We're at 33. That's not bad. I actually kind of feel like they need to match, so maybe we'll just use black. Okay. Ooh, that feels a bit big. Those feel too big. I don't know that I have any small ones. Is that the same size? It is. I've got that. I don't know why these are still in here. I need to cut some smaller ones. Oh wait, there's a little one. Because I use the little ones more than I use the big ones. Oh wait, here's another one. There's another one. Okay. And then it'll kind of tie these two pages in together because of that. Okay, let's do this. Gorgeous. Do this one. That works just fine. We need to corner around these corners. Because as Julie would say, sharp corners are offensive. Is what she would say. She finds offense to them, and I tend to agree with her. Okay. Let's dance. Okay, that goes there. That's gonna go in there. And then this is gonna go here. So I need to glue this one. Just like that. That will go in there. Alright, so now we need to do something with this. Let's dance. Dang, too bad I don't have red done. If I had red done, that would be really cool, wouldn't it? It would be really neat. That still might be alright, actually. I don't know, what are we thinking? We should have put it under that, though. Maybe it's too big. What else do we want for an edge? We could do just some washi tape. Could do a strip of washi tape. We got any red flowers? Those are all fruits. What's this one? Nope. Do not like that. Do not like it, Samian. I know we had some, like, there were some flowers, but all these look like pastels and fruit. We need some, I need to make some darker ones. I love that cherry one, but that does not go with this. Well, oh, that one might work. I might not be mad about that. Let's just use that one. I feel like that works. It was staring me in the face the whole time. Of course, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. Alright, let's snip that right there. Then peel this off. Hello. My daughter Sadie she went to a, like a, I don't know, she had like a booth where she was selling stuff over the weekend, but it was like a whole long weekend thing, and they camped and everything. And so I'm anxious to hear from her to see how she did. I hope she sold out. Her stuff is so cool. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, just get out of your thing, woman. There you go. Alright. I don't know what my issue is. I'm so stubborn sometimes. Okay. There. There. And there. I just need to trim that a little bit. Trim little bitty corner. Get those off of our scissors. Okay. Alright, I like that. I don't even mind that it's shiny. And earlier, I printed off these roses. And let's fussy cut a couple of them. Let's do this one. And we need one that's going this way. Let's do this one. These are from Kim Newberg and Caroline's. I don't know Caroline's last name. From their free site where they, on Facebook group, their Facebook group where they're giving away free digitals. And I usually check it a couple times a week just to see what they've got going on. And they have a ton of different stuff, so there's pretty much something for everybody. I don't print everything, like some of the stuff isn't probably my style, but there's a lot of stuff that is. And these roses happen to be on there this morning, and they look like they've been stitched, like embroidered. And I thought, those are pretty cool. I love the look of embroidery, so why not get them? And I knew I would use them. So, thank you, Kim and Caroline. I appreciate it. I think we all do. It was a very clever idea, that group. Because I know as a content creator, or as a whatever you want to call me, I print a lot of digitals. I make a lot of digitals. I design a lot of digitals, mainly because there's something I need, or I'm interested in, or there's something that I see that there's like a lack of, that I can't really find. Because if I can find it, I'm going to just buy it off of Etsy, or I like to support other creators, and so I do buy a lot of digitals. But if I can't find exactly what I want, then I create it. That's like I was telling y'all that I had found this background to do for Christmas cards. I really love it, but I needed something to go with it. So I designed it. Designed something to go with it. So I'll use that kit, but I'll also use my own creation to go with it. So I already kind of have the design of my Christmas cards this year. And I think we're going to ink the background of this just to make it not so starch white. I've been trying to do that with my digitals lately. If I'm, if I do cutouts or cuttables, I try to make the background not so white. Because I don't know a lot of creators that use like white backgrounds. Most of us like the more aged look. So I think it's appropriate to kind of give it a more off-white background. I think it's because the white background reminds me, with the edge, kind of roughly fussy cutting it. It reminds me, that stupid fly. Oh, I'm going to kill that fly before the day's over. Now I forget what I was talking about. Oh, it reminds me of stickers a little bit, I think, when they have the white. I think that's what I was thinking about. Oops, somebody just messaged me. Or I got some kind of something about something. Okay. How's that over there? I swear sometimes I have like some kind of little goblin or something that comes in here and messes with my stuff in the middle of the night. Okay. Let's just ink this up a little bit. Oops. And you can leave it white. It just does make a difference though. See? There's a huge difference. So okey-doke. And maybe if it was something more modern that I was going for, it would be fine. You know what I mean? So I guess it depends on what, you know, what you're going to use it for. If I was using it for like a more modern collage, I think it would be fine. Okay. Let's put these down here. There and there. Oh my gosh, I can't seem to hardly get this under now. I guess if you're going to hang out with me, you need to just figure you're going to spend an hour. Better block about an hour of your time, or you need to fast forward. One or the other. Okay. I think I'm really liking this. Alright. Let's see if we got... Oh, look, it's Carolyn's Craft Tree. That's what it is. That was... So... And she was on... She did an interview with Hazel, I noticed. Because I was like, hey, wait, I know her because I watch Kim. I don't know them, but I know of them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, alright, let's dance. Okay, let's get you up close and personal. What do we think of this one? Kind of loving it, actually. Okay, the element is napkin. We did that. We used the napkin here to make our tag, so we used that. The color was Amber Glow. I think we did just fine with that. Ink blending we did on this tag. This lovely tag here. And window, we used 2 windows. So that was the make. We did 2 windows, we made them into pockets. They go along with the window over here. Now let's write those down. So we have them. Okay. The make was window. The action was ink blending. The color is Amber Glow. And the element was napkin. All right. And I think we've got it. What do you think? Do you think we did it? I can't wait to see what you create if you use them and see what you come up with for yours. Very exciting. I'm loving it. Every time we do one, I just love it even more. I like the challenge of it. It's been so fun. This one definitely kind of has a vintagey vibe to it, kind of. Doesn't it? That seems to be the direction this book is heading. The colors must lend toward that more. Very interesting. Oops. Our little thing moved here. There we go. All right. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool friends and really cool things. And don't forget that if you use the prompts, to use hashtag #DearPromptHPC, as in Happy Place Crafting, and so that I can see what you're making with the prompts. And like I said, there's no pressure. You do one a month if you want. You don't have to do it every day. Or use them in a different way. Use them on cards. Use them however you want. You do a collage with them. You could do that as well. Somebody, there's a zine, the Burr zine contest. You could use them for that. You could use them for all kinds of stuff. So check it out. Use them. Share, please. I'd like to see them. Leave a comment. Please thumbs up if you want. If you don't, then don't. I don't know. Leave me a comment. Anyways, I'm gonna go because here I am rambling on as usual. Take care. Ta-ta. Next time.